animated Anarchy series presents the animated Showdown.
All right, what's up, everybody? It's Wednesday afternoon. We're on your lunch break, and this is episode 41 of Animated Showdown. Here's part of the Animated Anarchy series on the When Toons Combined YouTube channel. This is the Gauntlet stage 4. We are doing the adult Gauntlet today. Rick and Morty and Bob and American Dad are going to start it. Then South Park comes in. Then Archer. Then The Simpsons, then Beavis and Butthead, then Futurama, and Bob's Burgers is going to end it. And it is the return of the shirt gimmick. I have on 5 shirts right now. So in about 20 minutes, I'm probably going to be sweating because it is very hot outside. So what these guys are going to do is they are going to guess how many shirts I'm going to have on by the end of the gauntlet. If they are...
Sorry.
Dogs
are freaking losing it right now.
Is it raining or neighbors or did your dad just pull in?
Somebody just pulled in the driveway.
I was just gonna say because I know like I used to bark pretty loud whenever I saw your dad go by. But only been him once though. But anyway, so all right. These guys are going to guess how many shirts I'm going to have on. If they guess it absolutely correct, then they get to be the randomizer on a show. Instead of us picking the 5 categories from the randomizer, they get to do it, and they get to pick, obviously, they can only have it. They can use the power as many times as they get it. This will be a recurring gimmick. Also, I'm going to throw in another power. And what the power is, if you guys can guess the color of any of the shirts that I'm going to have on at the end of the gauntlet, then when we run the randomizer, if you guess that correctly, if we run the randomizer, you get to eliminate a category from the randomizer. Okay. So that's another power. Before we get into all the guessing, let's go to by the way, 2 shows are going to start. Once one show gets eliminated, the next show comes in, and so on and so forth. If a show wins 3-0, 30 points, 3-1 is 20, 3-2 is 10, and 5 for the loser. And if a show is swept, they lose 10 points. There is going to be a sweep bonus. So if you win the gauntlet, 50 points. If you run the entire gauntlet, 100 points. If you sweep the entire gauntlet, 200. But if you win the gauntlet but do not sweep the entire thing but get a sweep or 2, then you will get a sweep bonus. We are going to find out exactly what that sweep bonus is. I'm going to spin the wheel here. And can everybody see the wheel?
Yep.
All right. Yep. Here we go. 1 spin.
Let's go 15.
36.
Close. All right. Big bonus. 32. 32 points. 32 points for a sweep bonus. All right. Now, also, the guys will have the opportunity. All the powers have been reset. When we run the randomizer, if they get a category they don't like, they can switch it. It would just take one of them to say, hey, I want this out. And then one person would have to second it. But then somebody can throw the challenge flag, and then we have to have a coin toss. Before we get to all that, Dave, how many shirts am I going to have on at the end of the gauntlet?
I'm going to say 2.
All right. Eric?
1.
All right. Sean?
4.
4. All right. Dave, what color shirt am I going to have on?
Ooh, I think it is going to be. I think it's going to be like the majority of the shirt. I think it's going to be like a red.
The background of the shirt, like the color shirt, not necessarily the graphic on the shirt, but the color.
I think it's going to be black.
All right, Eric.
I'm gonna say yellow.
All right, Sean.
Red.
All right. So, Wildcard Dave says 2 shirts and black. Money E says 1 shirt and yellow. Sean says 4 shirts and red. Let's go ahead. Let's run ourselves the randomizer here to find out exactly what categories we are dealing with. All right, can everybody see that screen?
Yep.
All right, 1 click. All right, right now we have animation style, cultural impact, overall enjoyment, memorable moments, and humor. All right, Dave.
I'm writing it down 1 sec. I'm gonna let the other 2 pick.
All right, Eric.
No, I like this. I like this setup.
All right, Sean.
I'm all good.
All right. All right, so animation style, cultural impact, overall enjoyment, memorable moments, and humor. So, Dave, what do we think?
I think it's decent.
Okay. So, animation.
Starts off with the best category.
That I figured you would say that.
It's pretty similar to Saturday. Besides, like cultural impact.
Cultural impact and humor were not part of the deal on Saturday.
Yep. But I mean, cultural impact and fan base come hand in hand. So
yeah. Okay. So, and it's a 32-point sweep bonus for anybody that can get some sweeps, or for the show that wins the gauntlet. If they get any sweeps, they get 32 extra points. Rick and Morty is the one in the best position to take over the number 1 seed if they run the entire table. And I'm trying to write this down as quick as possible because I'm already starting to sweat in these shirts. So, all right. American Dad and Rick and Morty are starting it off. Rick and Morty 3-0, 80 points in the division of Will Penn. American Dad in the division of Jimmy Morrison, and they are, I believe, 2-1. And all right, let's see how many points American Dad has right now. They have, let's see. They have 30 points, so they are 50 away from a division lead. All right, so we start with animation style. Dave, go ahead. Rick
Yeah,
and
I'm
Morty
going-
versus American Dad.
Yep, and I'm going with Rick and Morty here. I thought it's definitely more ambitious. I think, them going to different planets and stuff like that. I think it has a lot more detail, a lot more characters that they have to deal with. And I just think they are more creative with their space as well. So I'm giving it to Rick and Morty.
All right. Eric, go ahead.
Yeah, Rick and Morty. I thought it was more detailed and more cleaner.
All right. Sean?
Rick and Morty.
All right. Rick and Morty is up 1-0. 2 more, and then they can sweep it. Cultural impact. Sean, I know this isn't the best time, but I'm starting with you.
I'm sticking to Rick and Morty.
Okay. All right. Dave?
Rick and Morty for sure. I mean, you got the viral memes like Pickle Rick and stuff like that, where people made songs about it, and yeah, I just feel like it has a much larger global footprint.
All right. Eric?
Yep, Rick and Morty. Bigger fan base, and I think he just had more of an impact. American Dad is too much like Family Guy and Simpsons.
All right. They're up 2-0. 1 more, and then they can sweep it. Overall enjoyment, Eric.
Yeah, Rick and Morty. I just found that show more funny and more better overall stories.
All right. Dave?
Yeah, I'm going Rick and Morty here. I definitely enjoy that more. I got some merch myself that's Rick and Morty, so
All right. Sean?
Sticking to Rick and Morty.
All right. Okay. Rick and Morty is going to win it 3-0. They're going to get a 30-point sweep here. And for right now, they get themselves a 32-point sweeping bonus. We'll see if they're able to keep it or not, because they are going up against South Park. South Park 2-1 in the division of Kathy Bianco. They have 40 points. Let's see exactly what happens here. Animation style, Sean.
I'm sticking with Rick and Morty. I really like their animation. I thought it was pretty good.
All right. And Dave, go ahead.
yeah, I'm going Rick and Morty as well. I think it's very fluid. I like the animation style. It's got that detailed sci-fi environment too.
Okay. Eric?
Yep, Rick and Morty. Just more detailed, more cleaner. South Park is just, it's okay, but it's not like amazing.
All right. They're up 1-0, 2 more, and then they can sweep another one. Cultural impact, Eric.
South Park all day. More think just had more of an impact, more I think I might be wrong, but it might be more popular. So
All right. John?
Yeah, I gave this one to South Park.
Okay. All right. Dave?
Yeah, I'd have to agree with these two. South Park is definitely has more of an impact, like political discourse, modern relevance with what they do with their episodes. So
yep.
All right.
Especially if they take stuff from current events.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 1-1. So no sweep is happening here. But we move on to the next category, which is overall enjoyment. I think this category is going to be very difficult for one of these judges. So I'm starting with that particular judge. Sean, by the way, that's you.
Yep.
I want South Park here. I don't know. I'm just more not fascinated. I'm just more, I guess, hooked to watching South Park over Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
Because without South Park, there probably isn't a Rick and Morty.
I mean, that could be very true.
But no, I think South Park has more to offer because it's like Eric said, they keep up to, modern events and stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, so does Rick and Morty. But I think like South Park just does it on a scale of like IDCF,
Yeah.
or IDFC.
Yeah, I got you. All right, Dave.
Yeah, I'm going the opposite way. I'm going Rick and Morty. It's more enjoyable for me. I like the sci-fi adventure feel. I'm not a big fan of South Park's animation at all. I don't like the cutout little type of movement. So I'm going with Rick and Morty here. I enjoy it. I thought it was funny.
All right, Eric, you get to break the tie.
Yeah, South Park, because I just thought it was more. This is gonna lead to the next category, but I just thought it was more funny. So.
All right, South Park is up 2-1. One more, and they get a 20-point win. And this Rick and Morty shirt will be coming off. Memorable moments, Dave.
I'm going Rick and Morty here. I just think they have like mind-blowing like plot twist. They have surreal animation. I think they have some pretty ambitious storytelling, I think, which makes it really stand out. And you got like genuine, like dark humor mixed with like family trauma and time travel and infinite reality. So the show goes in a whole bunch of different directions, and I just think it has a lot of different moments, like when they turn everyone into aliens and they got to turn them back or get it to a different reality or something like that.
Right.
They just got a lot of moments like that.
All right. Eric, go ahead.
I went with South Park because I think the memorable moments are more talked about, and there's some current, and then of course when Kenny dies. So
Right. All right, Sean, break us a tie, please.
I want South Park here. Moments like the introduction of PC Principal to me will always be iconic.
Yep.
Garrison cross-playing as the president will always be iconic. Even the earlier episodes, the character development and all that stuff and over the years. So South Park.
All right. South Park is going to win it 3-1. They are going to move on to the next one. Rick and Morty is eliminated. Therefore, Rick and Morty comes off. Now, if anybody can tell the other shirt that I have on, the next shirt is American Dad. They just lost. They come off. If I can peel it here. All right. I am down. Yep. So I am down to 3 shirts. So, Sean, I'm sorry you're out of the running for the power.
That's fine.
You're just like, I got my kid to calm down, so it's already a win.
Yeah.
All right. Sean said I was going to have on 4 shirts. He's out because I only have 3 on right now. But he is still like, because I'm not saying any of the color of the shirts that that I have on. But he did say red. Eric says I'm gonna have 1 shirt left, and it's gonna be yellow. Dave says 2 shirts and black. So we move on to the next battle, which is Archer versus South Park. Archer comes in next. Archer is in the division of Joshua Allen. They're 0-3, 15 points. All right. We start with animation style, Dave.
Yeah, I'm going Archer. Like I said, South Park's animation's garbage.
Okay. Sean?
I too am going Archer. Archer is just a little more polished and cleaned up.
Yep.
All right. Eric?
Yep, Archer. I wasn't a fan of the animation for South Park either.
All right. So Archer's up 1-0, 2 more, and then they can sweep. Cultural impact, Sean.
South Park, hands down. They're constantly pushing the boundaries of modern day culture. So,
Yep.
All right. Dave?
Yeah, I have to agree with Sean. Reluctantly.
Don't sound too excited about it. All right, Eric.
Yeah, South Park. I said it in the previous matchup.
All right. Tied 1-1. Overall enjoyment, Eric.
South Park all day. I just found that more humorous and the storyline I found more interesting.
All right, Dave.
I'm going the other way. I'm going Archer. I just like the kind of funny 007 type deal that it has. They're witty, sophisticated, but stupid at the same time. I think it's a fun watch.
All right, Sean, go ahead and break a tie.
going South Park here. I just like the whole concept of the show.
Right. I mean, I've always loved South Park, so.
They did
All
a
right.
World of Warcraft episode,
Oh, yeah.
and
I
that
remember.
forever has sown South Park love into me. That episode was great.
Yeah. I actually just watched it a few weeks ago. All right. Memorable moments is up next. By the way, South Park is up 2-1. They can get the 20-point win in this next category. Memorable moments. Dave?
I'm going Archer. I just think the agent scheme that they got going on. I think it's a little more sophisticated too. It's not so I get it. South Park can be funny and stuff like that with their dialogue and stuff. I just feel like Archer's a little bit more witty.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not a huge fan of South Park, so
We couldn't tell. All right. Eric, go ahead.
Yeah, South Park. I've been saying the reason in other matchups. So.
All right. Sean, go ahead and break another tie.
It's going towards South Park. Moments like Man, Bear, Pig coming in. The World of Warcraft episode that I just brought up, where the kids dedicate their entire life at that point to getting a high enough level to fight some guy that's just sitting at home all day.
Yeah.
The WWE episode
has no life.
Yep. How do you kill it that has no life? By the sword of 1,000 truths.
Yeah.
Stand out.
The WWE episode too is pretty funny.
Oh my god, that was hilarious.
Make it a whole soap opera, no actual fighting.
Yeah. All right. They are up, or they have won it 3-1. They get 20 points here. They have not picked up a sweep bonus yet. But
they're losing on animation.
Yeah. So they go now against the Simpsons.
Thank God.
Yep. This is the one show where the Simpsons could
come on, Simpsons.
Lose.
All right, the Simpsons in the division of Daniel Hummer. They are 1-2, 25 points. But all right, we start now. And by the way, I'm still at 3 shirts. Dave says I'm going to have on 2. Eric says I'm going to have on 1. Eric says it's going to be yellow. Dave says one of the shirts I'm going to have on is going to be black. By the way, if they are both correct, like if I have more than one shirt on at the end of this and they are both correct, they are both going to get that power of the taking a category out. But I am not going to spoil anything what I've got on. Nobody knows except for me, and even I forget. All right. Simpsons versus South Park, animation style, Sean.
Yeah, this was hard because they both sucked in animation in the early years.
Yeah.
But I ended up giving this one to Simpsons because I think they did a much better job at improving their animation.
Yeah, they had a much better evolution in animation.
Yeah. The Simpsons the South Park animation now isn't awful. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
But it took them a lot longer than the Simpsons did. So for that, I gave it to the Simpsons.
All right. Eric.
Yeah, I went with Simpsons because they evolved more and they evolved more sooner than South Park. So that way you could advance.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with these guys. Simpsons. They pretty much said what needed to be said.
All right. They're up 1-0. 2 more, and then they can sweep it. Cultural impact, Dave.
Cultural impact. I'm going with the Simpsons here. I think they definitely left more of a footprint there. I think they've definitely been out a lot longer. They've been out for more generations. They have a more mass mainstream appeal because like there's a lot of people don't like South Park either for for what they talk about, what they do on there, the animation, etc. So I just think the Simpsons has a wider spectrum of people that they can get.
All right. Eric, go ahead.
This is kind of 50-50. Keep it interesting. I went with South Park. Same reasons I've been saying.
All right. Sean, he wants you to break another tie.
This one was hard for me, but I ended up deciding on giving it to South Park just because I think there was more controversy.
Oh, wow.
Or they were more controversial than the Simpsons were. The Simpsons would just bring to light, I think, like the situation and kind of not like mediocrely, but kind of address it slightly, whereas South Park just goes full blast and just like, oh, this happened, we're going to reenact every little aspect of it with no care in the world if we get in trouble.
All right. 1-1.
Boy.
Nobody's going to get a sweep. Overall enjoyment, Sean.
Oh, another hard one. South Park. I laugh way too much at South Park than I do with the Simpsons, even though I really like the Simpsons. That was a hard one.
All right, Dave.
I'm going the one with where their characters are way better. The Simpsons. Their characters are more enjoyable for me.
All right. Eric, you get to break a tie.
Simpsons, because I watched that more growing up. So.
Your whole life.
All right. Simpsons are up 2-1. They can win it in the next category, which is memorable moments. Eric, go ahead.
This is hard. I went with Simpsons because I watched that more and I remember more moments. So that's the only reason I went with that. Otherwise, it's almost 50-50.
All right. Eric, or not Eric, Sean?
I already know where this is going to go, but I went South Park.
So do I, which is why I went with you second, just to make it a little more dramatic.
I knew he was going to, yeah.
All right, Dave, finish it.
Ooh. I actually am 50-50 right here.
Wow.
I think I'm going South Park here, actually.
Why?
I just think their shock value for their moments make it stand out a little bit more.
All right.
A lot more vulgar too.
Yeah,
I am-
they're definitely more vulgar. So
Yeah, Simpsons is more. Simpsons can be a little more family friendly.
yeah,
They're vulgar
yeah,
in a polite way.
Yeah.
It's like no in between.
yeah. So for that reason, I'm going South Park.
All right. We're down to the last category, which is humor. Somebody's going to
boy.
get 10 points. Somebody's going to get 5. Dave, go ahead.
Oh, this one's freaking tough. I'm thinking I'm going Simpsons here, though. I think it's more like heartfelt, relatable humor. It's a good vibe. I think they do some good, clever wordplay. There's some gags like Homer choking out Bart and stuff like that. I think it's hilarious. So they got different things like that I find very enjoyable and funny.
All right. Sean, go ahead.
I'm sticking to South Park. I think they have a great blend of like almost every type of humor, from dark, crude to just downright witty. And like they really support that in specific characters. So like you got like Randy Marsh, he's like the dumb humor, and then you got PC Principal, who's like the politically correct, dumb, like not dumb humor, but how am I trying to say that? Like it's a copycat image.
Yeah.
Like they just basically dumb down everything in the most hysterical way. That's all. I mean, that's how I should put it, I guess.
Right. All right, Eric. It all comes down to you.
I went with Simpsons because I watch. I'm going to base it because I watch that more.
All right.
And I think Homer in himself is hilarious. So.
All right, Simpsons. It was close. They are going to win it 3-2. And they are going to get 10 points. South Park is going to get 5 points. So they end it with 45 points. This shirt comes off as South Park is now eliminated. And I am down to 2 shirts. 2 shirts. And that's how many Dave said I was going to have on. Eric said 1. Eric said also one of the shirts was going to be yellow. Dave said one of them was going to be black. So Dave and Eric are both still in the running for the power. And now we move on. It is Beavis and Butthead versus the Simpsons.
I don't even got to look at my notes for this one.
Nope.
All right.
Nope. I didn't even write
Beavis
notes.
Beavis and Butthead.
I knew
1
it.
and 2, 10 points in the division of Sean's mother, Bonnie Fedcheck. All right. Animation style is first up. Dave, who takes animation?
Simpsons by a long shot.
Mm-hmm.
Better dynamic camera angles, better designs, expressions, all around. Better.
All right. Eric?
Simpsons all day.
Sean?
Yeah, The Simpsons, hands down.
All right. They're up 1-0. 2 more, and then they can sweep it. Cultural impact. Sean?
Oof. Simpsons, clearly. Beavis and Butthead, just, I don't know if they had any impact at all. Maybe their
I
I
first
think they have a
couple
small
episodes.
cult.
Maybe
Well,
their
they have
first
like a
few
small cult
episodes.
following. They have somewhat of a cult following, don't they?
Kind of. All right. Eric, go ahead.
Yeah, Simpsons all day.
Dave?
I'm going with The Simpsons.
All right, they're up 2-0. One more, and then they can sweep it. And it is overall enjoyment, Eric.
I wonder what I'm gonna choose. Simpsons all day.
All right. Dave?
Yeah, give me The Simpsons. It's definitely more enjoyable for me. I'm not a fan of Beavis and Butthead.
All right, Sean?
Yeah, Simpsons. Yeah, Simpsons, yeah.
I'd rather be only allowed to watch South Park for the rest of my life than watch an episode of Beavis and Butthead.
Facts.
I'd rather watch. I can't believe I'm gonna say this. I'd rather watch SpongeBob.
Facts.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. So Simpsons is going to get the 30-point win here. Beavis and Butthead's going to lose 10 points. If the Simpsons can go on and win the gauntlet, they are going to get a 32-point sweeping bonus for this victory. Right now, though, they have amassed 40 points, which they are going to keep unless they lose 10 in the sweep. But I'm still at 2 shirts. Dave said I was going to have 2 shirts on. Eric said 1. Eric said that one of them was going to be yellow. Dave said one of them was going to be black. So both still in the running for both powers. And we move on now. Futurama is up next to go against the Simpsons. They're 2-1 and 50 points in the division of Allie Ogden, who is Dave's sister. And we start with animation style, Dave.
I'm going Futurama here. I think it definitely has a little more ambitiousness to their animation with, like, the sci-fi feel to it and all the different aliens and the planets they go to and whatnot.
Okay. All right, Sean?
Yeah, I want Futurama too. I thought they were more consistent from the start of their show.
All right, Eric?
Not that it matters. I went Simpsons.
Okay. All right, Futurama's up 1-0. 2 more, and then they can sweep it. Cultural impact, Eric.
Simpsons. Globally, it's this more impact. Yeah. I think even Homer himself is more of an impact.
All right, Dave?
Simpsons, definitely. It's just massive, mainstream. It's huge. Been on forever.
All right, Sean?
Yeah, The Simpsons.
All right, 1-1. No sweep happening here. Overall enjoyment, Sean?
Futurama. I really liked that show a lot better. I think I like the story about it. I like the characters and everything. It was funny.
Yeah. All right, Eric?
Yeah, Simpsons, because I grew up watching that.
All right, Dave, break a tie.
Enjoyment, I'm going to have to go Futurama. Like Sean said, I enjoyed watching that. They got some different characters in there. That octopus dude I find hilarious when he does that little thing. Yeah, I find that hilarious, bro. I don't know why, but I like it when he does it. So I'm going with that.
All right, Futurama is up 2-1. 1 more, and they get themselves a 20-point win. And memorable moments. Sean?
I went with The Simpsons. I think they had more of like a cultural moment more than like Futurama.
Okay. Dave?
Yeah, I would have to agree with Sean here. I'm going with The Simpsons as well. I think they have like iconic moments that just, stick with you forever.
All right, Eric.
Simpsons.
All right, another close one. So Simpsons has already gone toe-to-toe with South Park and beaten them. Futurama going toe-to-toe with the Simpsons. Let's see what happens here. Humor is the last category. Somebody's going to get 10. Somebody's going to get 5. Humor, Eric.
Yeah, Simpsons, because of all the things I've been saying. I watched it more.
All right, and Dave.
I'm going Simpsons. I think they bring it. I think they bring it every episode. Their quirks and stuff that each character has. You know, each of them are funny in their own perspective. So I'm going Simpsons.
All right, Sean.
Yeah, not that it matters. I went Futurama. I
Okay.
like Bender. I think Bender's hilarious.
He's hilarious.
Yeah, Bender's the funniest one
He's
on there.
Yeah, him and then the octopus guy. I can never remember his name either. But
Neither can I, dude. And I was just watching it. Literally just the other day. I can never remember his name.
but yeah, I think Layla is funny too.
Only when she's talking crap to Fry.
Well, yeah.
That's the only time I've seen her funny.
All right. So Simpsons is going to get 10. Futurama is still going to get 5. So Futurama still maintains a division lead a little bit. Simpsons has so far amassed. Let's see. So they got 10 or 40, 50. If they can win the gauntlet, they're going to get that extra 32 points for a sweeping bonus after what they did to Beavis and Butthead. But now we move on. Last one coming in, Bob's Burgers. They are in the division of Sharon Wander, and they are, I believe, they are 2-1, 30 points. So, all right. And here's the situation for the shirts. I got 2 left on. Dave said I was going to have 2. Eric said I was going to have 1 on. Dave said one of the shirts was going to be black. So I'm sure he's hoping that the shirt that I have on underneath here is black.
I could tell it's yellow.
Damn.
Anyway, Eric said, Eric said one shirt. Eric said one shirt that it was going to be yellow.
I like how you pulled up this shirt a little bit, like it was going to stop me from knowing.
Yeah.
Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta call him out like that?
No, I've seen it when he was removing one of them.
Yeah, when I was removing it, like he could probably see what was on underneath.
Yeah. I got a quick glimpse.
Yeah. So anyway, we're still going to suspend disbelief here, but Eric said I was still going to have one shirt on and it was going to be yellow. So somebody is going to get, there are 2 powers on the line here. There's the power of picking the 5 categories, which is what you get if you guess the correct amount of shirts. And then there's the power of just removing one of the categories from the randomizer before we even run it. And that is guessing the correct color. But Bob's Burgers versus Simpsons. Here we go. Animation, Dave.
I'm actually going to go with the Simpsons here. For the main reason is I feel like it's harder to do the Simpsons because they're more of like the whole town and they animate the whole town to where, things are more destructive, like driving through the garage with the car or something like that. Like that takes more. Bob's Burgers, they don't have anything that's like destructive or anything like that. It's more simple animation, simple movements. They're not like doing crazy a lot, and it's just at that one block. Like they don't really go outside of that area to expand like world building and whatnot. So I just feel like it's a lot simpler to do Bob's Burgers animation style than it is to do The Simpsons.
All right. Sean, let's go to you next.
For animation, I actually went Bob's Burgers. Like, they add in like the steam of him cooking the burgers, and when they flip it, the sound and like the rumblings and stuff. I just think they do a good job.
All right, Eric.
Yeah, I agreed with Sean. I think Bob's Burgers, because I think it's more modern. So
And you just want me to take this shirt off so you get the power. All right. Cultural Impact is up next. Bob's Burgers is up 1-0. 2 more, and then they can sweep. But Cultural Impact, Sean.
I gotta stick it to the Simpsons still. I think they had too much of a bigger. Well, they clearly have much bigger impact.
Well, yeah, they've been on the air a lot longer. Now, Bob's Burgers does have an impact, and they are a really good show. And what I find funny about them is I kind of get like that, the dynamic. Like I almost kind of compare them to the Simpsons, to where like it can be a family show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I do really like that. But Eric, go ahead.
it's more of a concept than I thought, but I'm sticking with the Simpsons.
All right, Dave, go ahead.
Simpsons, global phenomenon.
The
All
Bob's
right.
Burgers not there yet. It could be one day.
All right, it is 1-1, so no sweep happening here. But when we move on to overall enjoyment, Eric.
Yep, I'm sticking with the Simpsons. I grew up with watching that. I don't really watch Bob's Burgers, so I didn't even know what it was until I met Liz.
Yeah. All right, Dave.
I'm going to I'm going to Simpsons. I just feel like they have more to offer, like with the different amount of characters and stuff. So like even if you're not like a fan of like per se like Homer, like there's still the rest of the family and the side characters that have big parts throughout the show too. So I feel like you can enjoy certain parts for yourself.
Ironically enough, my favorite character is Chief Wiggum or Mo.
See, exactly. Everybody has a favorite character on there.
Yeah. All right, Sean, go ahead.
I went Simpsons. I think they have more characters to make the show even more or that much more enjoyable.
All right. They're up 2-1. They can win it in this next category. And memorable moments is the next category up. All right, Sean, who had more memorable moments?
The Simpsons. They've had so many different cooler crossovers than Bob's Burgers has yet so far. I mean, granted, they've had, generations on top of Bob's Burgers to go off of, but I just think everything the Simpsons do is good.
Right.
Bob's Burgers, there's some episodes that are kind of just like, what was the point of watching this?
Right. Yeah. All right. Dave?
Yeah, I'm agreeing with Sean, but there is like two episodes in Bob's Burgers that really stick out to me. One of them's where the father gets stuck in the wall, and then the other one where the daughter has like a yeast infection or something, and she's like constantly trying to like itch herself while she's got to like cook and stuff.
Oh god,
That shit had me cracking up.
there are a lot of good moments in Bob's Burgers. I just don't think
It's not.
they don't have the
consistent.
years on it. Yeah.
You don't have
And
this,
like
then
that,
it's
the
stick out
seasons like 3 to 8 for The Simpsons are just like prime. Like it really doesn't get better than that. Like
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like those were, I think, golden years for Simpsons.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that on Bob's Burgers, Louise and Eugene are national treasures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Louise is
especially when they're doing stuff together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I think all three of them are. All three kids.
Yeah.
Louise,
no,
Jean,
Tina's great too.
Tina's great in her own way.
Yeah.
She's weird.
All right.
That's what makes her great, though.
Yeah.
All right, Eric, go ahead.
Simpsons. Congratulations, Dave.
For what?
All right, Simpsons is going to win.
Why are you congratulating me?
Well, I'll get to it because I know what he's doing. So Simpsons is going to win a 3-1. They are going to get the 50 points for winning the gauntlet. They have also amassed, let's see, 10, 40, 50, 70, plus 32 points for a sweet bonus. That is 102 plus 50. So 152 points is what they amassed for this win. Dave, by the way, you are being congratulated because I have 2 shirts on.
Hey.
So you can pocket it for whenever you want, but on one of the shows, you can pick the 5 categories. We won't even run the randomizer, but you pick them.
Oh,
And
yes.
you can do it. Like I said, there's many more opportunities where you guys are going to have to, to get this power.
So if I win that again, do I stack them?
Yeah, you can stack them. You
Yeah.
can stack them. They don't go away. Like you pocket them,
Okay.
and you basically throw them out whenever you want. Or
Yes.
throw them
Can
in
we have
whenever
to
you
use it
want.
by the end of the stage? Or does
Huh?
Will it transfer to stage 5?
It will transfer to stage 5 because we're always going to run the randomizer.
Okay.
The shirt power goes away after the stage is over because we're no longer doing the gauntlets. But the powers stay, and he can use them whenever. He can pocket them. He can use it on Saturday if he wants. He can use it next week if he wants, which we'll get into what next week is going to be in a second here. But I do have to say, Eric, I'm not flashing you, but I'm showing you. Look up, you idiot.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's right.
I am wearing a yellow shirt. Therefore, you get to remove a category from the randomizer any show you want. The only time you cannot do it is if Dave uses his power.
Yeah,
You
makes
cannot
sense.
override Dave.
Makes sense.
Got
So, but you
Eric,
both.
as soon as you use your power, guess what, dude? Guess what, dude?
So,
I'm just kidding,
know.
Eric.
so those are
I'm saving mine for a specific time.
yeah. So
Oh, I know when you're saving it.
well, hold on. We're gonna get to Saturday on Animated Hour of Power. We already know what the order of entry is. We drew it last Saturday, but we do know that it is going to be the Ampersand Gauntlet, and Pinky and the Brain and Ren and Stimpy are going to start. Alvin and the Chipmunks comes in at 3. Captain Planet and the Planeteers at 4. Gem and the Holograms comes in at 5. Tom and Jerry 6th. Garfield and Friends 7th. And Rocky and Bullwinkle 8th. Now, the next Wednesday's Gauntlet, Animated Showdown, we're doing another anime gauntlet. And here is who is involved. Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Digimon, Samurai Pizza Cats, Speed Racer, Pokemon, and Sailor Moon.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
All right. Ready to draw or ready to randomize who's going to come in where?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Yep.
All right. All right. Can everybody see the screen?
Yep.
All right. One click. All right. Now, a couple things. I'll let you guys go ahead and get that written down and pictures taken or whatever.
You got it, Eric? You
Yep.
posting it in the chat? Okay. I won't write it
Yeah.
down now then.
All right. But here's what we got. Samurai Pizza Cats and Sailor Moon are starting it off.
I'm rooting for Pizza Cats.
They are the sentimental favorite. They are undefeated so far in this series. And I think if they're going to get a win, like it may be against Sailor Moon.
It may be.
All right. Pokemon comes in it comes in at 3. Digimon comes in at 4. Yu-Gi-Oh! Will come 5th.
Finally
Naruto.
get Pokemon versus Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
No,
Don't
maybe.
discount Digimon yet. Naruto will be in its 6th. Speed Racer will come 7th. And number 8, basically coming in for the cleanup.
Yep. I just want to say all these other shows are goddamn lucky Dragon Ball Z got put 8th.
Yeah. By the way, language.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
And Dave, that's actually a very good point. By the way, does everybody have this down?
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
Anything
So-
we got, Dave? The one I sent
What?
in
What?
the group chat. You can read that screenshot. I mean, the picture.
All right. But Dave, you made an interesting point, and I'm going to kind of piggyback off it here. You and I have had many conversations about how you think Dragon Ball Z is going to end up being the 1 seed at the end of this thing.
Yes,
By the
sir.
way, the 1 seed gets the ultimate bye into the final match. They don't have to go through playoffs. We've had that conversation. And the gauntlet stage is a good stage to try to get that number 1 seed. The problem is because they drew 8th, it is mathematically impossible for them to catch Batman the animated series right now for the 1 seed.
Mhm.
They still have a long way to go, but they can't mathematically catch them yet. So
So they got unlucky.
Batman fans are standing there and they're just like, "Oh, thank God!" Like
This
Dragon Ball Z.
is like payback. When we
Well, it's not even really that. It's done via the randomizer. Like I even said, because I even thought, I'm like, look, if Dragon Ball Z gets first draw, they're sweeping.
Yep.
They're going to run the whole thing, and they're going to amass the points, and they are going to be the 1 seed at the end of this thing, at the end of their episode. But it is mathematically impossible. They still have a little bit more work to do. I feel bad for whoever does the hard work and gets far and gets a lot of points in this thing, and then Dragon Ball Z just comes in and cleans up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
pretty much. Depends on the category. So
Maybe.
I think there's a couple of shows with certain categories that they could pull it off.
I mean, we'll see.
Yeah.
It's going to be very exciting. By the way, Saturday, the shirt gimmick will happen again. I have the shirts. I believe I have 6 shirts for Saturday show.
Okay.
I have 5 shirts for next Wednesday show.
I'm
So-
kind of hoping we get merchandise because I want to see if we got Pokemon versus Dragon Ball. I want to see where merchandise would go.
So the shirt gimmick will be back. Both shows next week. I already ordered everything like a week ago. So just so I had everything. But so Dave has the power. He can use it whenever he wants. He can use it for whichever show he wants, or he can pocket them, if he wants, and just bring them out whenever. But he has the power to just pick the categories for the show. Eric has the power to eliminate a category from the randomizer. They can use it whenever they want, except for Eric can't use it if Dave is using his. So, and Sean, there's going to be plenty of chances. At some point, you're going to get a power.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
And we can't use the other power when the same.
Well, I'm always going to go to Dave first because his power is more important.
Yeah, I know.
So
And that's why you said I can't use it when he. I figured that.
So
no, I'm talking about the other power.
The vetoing or like the vetoing or the switching the category out. If Dave uses his, like we can't do anything.
Okay.
Dave is just like
David.
I'm using it. Yeah. Dave's like Dave will be like, I'm using this. Get over it. And he can use it in that tone of voice too. But all right. So make sure to like and subscribe to the When Tunes Combine YouTube channel. Join the Facebook group, facebook.com/group/When Tunes Combine. Also like and subscribe to the Wrestling Through the Years podcast YouTube channel. This Friday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, we are going to each give our 5-year plans. Eric's going to have a 5-year plan for AEW. I'm going to have a 5-year plan for NXT. Daniel's going to have a 5-year plan for the WWE main roster. And also like and subscribe to the Unscripted Sports Show with Money E. Find them on Twitch at TCAX Money E, on TikTok at Money E 6-Pack Picks. You're going to find the Wildcard Dave on Twitch at TCAX Godset 95. You're going to find Sean on TikTok and Twitch at TCAX Reaper. Also, join the Dizzleverse Twitch. He has been, my brother Daniel, Dizzle, has been streaming a lot lately. So check those streams out. They're pretty fun. And also, make sure to like and subscribe to the Stabcast YouTube channel with Daniel and Mindy. And we'll see everybody Saturday for the Ampersand Gauntlet of Animated Hour Power.
Peace.